All right, welcome back. Gonna do part 3 on the engine shields. Ryan's on site repairs. So now that we got these straightened out, got some magnets and the construction paper like I was telling you about. You can see all those little magnets. Got them online pretty cheap. These are DIY mag refrigerator magnets. New, made in China. I know, I hate the made in China stuff, but sometimes on Amazon it's hard to resist. But you lay your magnets out and hold your paper on exactly where you want it. Do that for pattern making or for whenever you're what's the word, laying it out on your pattern on your sheet metal. Just a pencil. I'm gonna put a dot for the corner. So we got that. Just trace around everything. Hold it tight, that way you can see about where everything's supposed to be. You got a crease here. Let me get a straight edge from there. Got a corner that's busted out. So we're gonna make it up how it should be. And it looks like there was another oval hole there. So we'll just pencil that in. Got our radiator drain hole here. Got another crease, so we're just going to focus on it's a little tricky because we've got the other piece that folds up in, but we'll at least do a preliminary. Looks like it's probably something like that. And put where the cut line is. These notches are where the oil pan bolts go. That way you don't have to undo them to drop the pan off. Alright, now that I've got this pane done and this fold, I'm going to undo it. Keep these magnets up on top here. And we're going to do the same thing on the back side. keep the magnets down here. Hold the crease in. Keep it nice and tight. This is helpful and enjoyable, you know, so I can know to make more videos like this. I'm here just trying to make wholesome content, showing you guys the things that I've learned over the years. I'm all self-taught. This is all stuff that you can do also. Just gotta build up your skills, find used quality tools, and just be committed to making it happen. You'll get there. It also helps if you have a wife that works. Saw a video about a woodworker. They were interviewing him. He said, the trick to being a successful self-employed person is to have a wife that works. And my wife had 2 jobs. I thought that was kind of funny. His wife probably didn't think that was funny. But Marty's working for now. Our goal, though, is to get her home where she can be raising a family here. Because that's in our values. We want her home. Traced out. Now we're at the tricky part. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's some extra folds. We can trim some of this away to help ourselves a little bit now that we know where the top goes. What we'll want to do is fold it up in there, and trace it around. It'll make more sense once we get the pattern off. Then we'll be able to touch things up. All right, we're gonna try that. Take the magnets off. That's always the fun part. Just missed that one. You all like to put that together. something that looks almost like an engine pan. Now straight edge, pencil, and we can put in a better line of where that's supposed to go now that we know. This is the easy one. Driver's side one's going to be a little trickier. You kind of have to be able to think about things backwards to make it all work. It'd be nice if the paper laid out better. If I had an iron, I could do that. Maybe I should spray it down with some water real quick. Make it a little more pliable. Sorry, scissors. Maybe the heat gun too would help. I like my cordless heat gun, but it doesn't put out enough power. Sometimes there's nothing like 120 volt. That's why I got that gasoline blowtorch. It's in one of the other videos. You guys can check that out. For heating things up on the road. It works pretty nice. Let's see if we can get this to behave a little bit better. In this process, you can use it on pretty much anything sheet metal that you need to copy or fix. Let's just see how that's lining up. That's behaving a whole lot better now. So we got that. That inside corner lines up real nice. I think we've got ourselves a pattern, boys. one little thing we can do. Get it lined back up on there. Get a couple magnets on it. Is it alright if I call you guys boys? I don't know if there's any girls in the audience. And around here, we believe in boys and girls. None of this purple hair nonsense. We ain't woke. Go woke, go broke. Scientifically, there's XY and XX. Unless you are a very special person where you have a combination of chromosomes that is very rare. Otherwise, you're a boy or you're a girl. I'm not afraid to say that here. Tired of all this nonsense. We're created one way, and you physically are what you physically are. Now, what you think you are, what your brain tells you are, I can see there being some confusion there. But at the same time, we can't be going around telling little boys that they're supposed to be a girl and vice versa. That's just child abuse, confusing these little kids. I think we got enough to start cutting on. We'll leave a little bit extra up in here just because I'm not sure how it's going to lay out yet. But for all the stuff that we're certain on, we can cut it out for sure. Careful and follow your lines. Your eye is extremely accurate. Yeah, shear probably would be nice. But you can make it just fine with a pair of scissors. I'm just leaving a little bit of the pencil, that way I can see where everything was. You can always shear it back just a little bit extra when we shear everything out. I don't think it's the end of the world if these are a little oversized. That can all go in the recycle. Let's check our fit up. I see a correction to make. This one actually goes right there. Alright, that's all there is to making a pattern. I'm gonna measure in and put some notes on where everything goes and do this for the other side as well. And then all we do is we lay this out on the sheet metal over there. We drop the magnets on, trace it out, do it with a Sharpie or a scribe. Scribe's nice. Well, probably want to put some marks with a Sharpie. Then take your pattern off. And then scribe it in. And then shear that out. That's going to be your most precise way. That's how we do things at Ryan's On-Site Repairs. Later, guys.